Tuesday.
There you go.
Tuesday! And I did no promotion for tonight.
Oops. Well,
We were not home.
we had a long day. I'm sure we'll talk about that.
We need this, y'all.
Yep,
we
yep.
need this.
We definitely need this.
We need our family tonight.
All right, let's find us. What did I see last night? We went to dinner with our friends Bobby and Tiva, and Tiva had this thing on her fridge that said, "Life is not about finding yourself; it's about creating yourself." I loved that.
Yeah.
I love that. All right, here we go. Found us.
Is my head chopped off or did
Nope,
I do good?
you did good. I wasn't sure when I was looking at it from behind there, but it's great. You did great.
Yay.
Yay.
And we haven't been upstairs in so long that you might not remember that this was the last time we were up here.
Yeah. Right.
But
Hello.
we were gone. I was just saying we were gone all day. So
Yeah. Hi, Laura, Baco and 1L, Chris Doran, Tim and Lisa. Let's see. Aw, that's sweet. Joe Kennedy, Dylan's with us, Robbie's with us, Bob and Liza. Yep, we'll be seeing you this weekend. So excited.
gonna be fun.
It is. Let's have wine.
Let's have
We
one.
definitely, we're
We
trying,
need
we don't know
one.
what we're drinking. It's one of those
We know what it is.
well, it's wine. It's a total excursion thing where I just go, that has the right words and that has the right price point. So it's probably $15 or less. Phoebus.
P-H-E-B-U-S.
Patagonia, Argentina.
Ooh,
It's Cabernet 2022. We'll let you know.
Phoebus.
I need to have some water first though. I drank some, what did I drink? Electrolytes.
Ah. I have not had electrolytes.
And I've got it.
You got what?
Nanya.
We're learning new terminologies tonight.
We're making up new terminologies tonight is what we're
Of course
doing.
we are. Of course we
All
are.
right. Hold on, I really do want a sip of water.
I'm
Try to get that other taste out of
Gonna see.
I
Oh,
don't know.
I've got to find my
It's over there. I looked earlier to be sure that it wasn't
CMF.
lost.
Yeah.
CMF, go. Let's see. We have a lot of other people that have joined us. Tex and Larry are here. Jean is with us. John's at work. Ah, excellent. Jeff and Maria. Hi, guys. Terry Shank. Awesome. Cheryl and Norm from, they're saying aloha from Kauai.
Wow.
Nice. Patty Guys, happy Tuesday. Nice. I love it.
Excellent. Did you see that Ginger Fish is in Cork today?
No, is she?
Yeah.
Nice.
She said there's going to be there a couple days, 2 or 3 days.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There's Blaine and 2L, so yeah, I'm sure they'll go to the Donkey and hopefully she'll meet some of our friends.
I hope so.
Ed and Colleen, hi guys.
Yes.
Yay. Yay. Want to tell them about our day?
We are trying to find a new van. And, we've got a lot of big travel coming up in a few months.
A new to us van.
Yeah, a new, right. And so we found one that had all the stuff that we wanted. And it was the price that we could afford and all the things that we needed in a travel van. And I called the dealership because it was 2 hours away from here to make sure that the vehicle was there. And they assured us that it was. So we made an appointment to be there at 1 o'clock. We were there at 1 o'clock. And the person that we spoke to, the girl that I talked to on the phone, apparently is just the phone person. And she passed us off to some guy. And we sat down at his desk. And he began with, I'm not going to lie, the van you wanted is gone. Now we drove 2 hours in the rain. Somebody up here on this area over here was not happy.
Someone was mad and someone was really, really mad.
I used all the big words I could think of to lambast this fellow. And I said, look, I know it's not your fault. This other girl, who shall remain nameless unless you know her, Mackenzie, took the call and assured us. And I mean, my point to him was, look, she could have called us at any point and we could have turned around. But, if there is any reason for, and I want to apologize to friends like Keelan, anybody else that works in that business, But if there's a reason that those folks have a bad reputation, this place was it. Because a call, a text.
Yeah.
Hey, we sold the van this morning. If they even had it.
We made it very clear that we were driving, and she said, would you be interested in other things? And we were very specific about, well, this is what we need. It has to have all of these options.
Yep.
And they didn't have anything close.
Nope.
So they let us come up, they let us drive 2 hours, knowing they did not have what we needed at all. And that was very
So
frustrating.
we drove home, and on the way, I interacted with Mr. Keelan, who is in Florida listening to the Rolling Stones tonight, which is awesome. But he's going to try and see if he can find something for us. We also stopped at another place and got some possibles. So it wasn't a total loss.
Yeah, so if anybody's got a 19 or 2019 or 2020 Dodge Caravan with all the good options on it, it's got to be an SXT. We're looking for one.
Yeah, so yeah, I was not a very happy guy. And I really did. I broke all the big words
Oh,
out.
we just walked.
I
Well,
didn't cuss
first of
anybody.
all, we just walked out.
Yeah. When he said it was gone, I said, we're going. And he looked at me like, what? And we got up and walked out and left.
We drove several miles away, and he convinced us to come back. Well, we had this other caravan.
Let's stop.
It's not at all
We don't
what
get
I'm
any
looking
anymore. I don't get fired up anymore.
right.
Anyway, hi.
Yeah. Hi.
Oh, there's good news today, though.
Yes. These earrings. I'm getting some to sell.
We should have them.
By Heather's reception.
Yep.
By the time we go to Virginia at the end of the month, I will have them in hand, and I have 5 designs.
5 or 6.
1, 2, 3, 6 designs. I have 6 different things,
But a lot of those, because I like those.
but they're all related to alcohol. Imagine that. Imagine that. Hi, Dale and Libby, if she's with you. April's here. Sandy Flathers, Glenn and Kelly, and Patricia Prince is joining us. Oh, and there's Billy Smith and Mo. Hi, guys. Tracy Mack.
Nice.
Yep. And the answer to the, did you channel your inner Lynn to negotiate? No. He just
It did-
lambasted.
Well, we left. I mean,
Yeah.
when he said it was sold, there was no negotiation. I said, honey, we're leaving. She said, okay, and we got. I wish you could see the look on this guy's face. Like, all he knew was that this girl told him that we were a customer and that we were looking for a van, and we sit down. And he was very friendly, very nice. But he said, I got to be honest, the van that you're asking about is gone. I said, we're leaving, and we drove away.
Yeah.
And so he called us because in order for them to text us, they had my phone number. So he called me, and at that point, I'd had enough time to just become irate. So I used all the big words I could think of without cussing because I didn't want him to have an excuse to hang up. I made him listen to my whole tirade, which was awesome. And he said, well, we've got 2 here that might. And I was like, no. So we pulled off at an exit, and we talked about it. And he called us back in a few minutes. And I said, okay, we're going to come back and look. By the time we got there, we had a manager that texted. We had another manager there talking to us. And poor Joe, that guy was, and again, I told him, I said, look, I know it's not your fault, but you got to listen because you're the one that. Girl of 1,000 faces, a long line of basket cases, daughter of a fortune teller, the lovely Isabella, she's changing channels, staying on her toes, she's just changing channels as she goes. This place is full of beachhead sailors, fishermen and old retailers. Simple lives are so deep-seated. History always gets repeated. Some folks have a bird's eye view, others haven't got a clue. doesn't matter anyway. They're all changing channels. Crazy girls and boys, they're all changing channels, changing toys. Survivors of tidal waves, children of former slaves. Strange how they all behave like it's another world. There's an island in the ocean where the people stay in motion. Somewhere on the old Gulf Stream. Do they live or did I dream? They're all changing channels, waiting for their sails to fill. They're all changing channels, always will. They're all changing channels, waiting for the sails to fill. They're all changing channels, always will. Jimmy and Mac. That's become one of my favorite starting songs. Oh, as a matter of fact, I was playing in Townsend at the Townsend Abbey on Saturday with my buddy Perry Bonk, and we were having a great show, and I started with that song. And this place, the weather couldn't have been nicer. They've got these gigantic windows on both sides that you can open up, and they have screens. So the whole room was opened up. A lot of folks, some of these Tennessee Pyramid guys and girls were there. A great crowd. Played that song. There's a guy in the campgrounds out there, and he's got his fire going. He's like, somebody's changing channels. Most people don't even know that. That sounds like Paul. It was my buddy John Kearney from Atlanta, camping at the campgrounds right behind where I was playing. So he came in and stayed the whole night, and we had a great talk. We gave Mike Burke a little grief because for the first time in a long time, John was at a show and Mike wasn't. Mm-hmm. But that was just so cool. And so we did call Mike, and he reminded me of this other awesome story. So Mike had the bar called Hemingway's in Marietta, Georgia, and there was a girl that lived near the place. They would come in all the time, and she and her husband went to Vanderbilt, and they called everybody that do what I do for a living Tall Paul, because in college they came to see me. So every time they would see one guy with a guitar, oh look, there's a Tall Paul. And so now they're walking up to Hemingway's and they're going, they hear the music and they go, hey, it's great. Hemingway's has a Tall Paul. She goes, wait, that's the Tall Paul. And I love that story. That she would call, that her and her husband would call everybody that played guitar and sang a Tall Paul. And then she was like, oh no, that's the Tall Paul. I love that story.
First of all, hi Grace. Second,
hi, Grace.
Hey.
Hey.
Would twin cows named Patrice and Patricia be known as two all beef patties? Thank you, Robbie. I like that one
That's
a
really
lot.
good.
I like
That's
that.
real good.
Yeah, and I mean, guys, we've been online looking at vans, and it's just, if you order one from far away, you don't get to test drive it. I mean, it's just, okay, I'm old-ish in some ways.
I would never
I'm old
say
school.
that.
I'm old school
okay.
that I want to go test drive a vehicle and know what I'm getting. You know, and I mean, we looked at vehicles 3.5, 4 hours away, but after today's debacle, it's like,
Yeah.
you know, are we going to spend several $100s to have them shipped to us and then us not? And most places other than like CarMax, you have to outright buy it before they'll bring it to you. We're not going to buy a car sight unseen.
We did stop by CarMax, and they said if you'll, like from between $100 and $200, if a vehicle's not here, that's how much it would cost to get it here. And if you pay to have it brought here, then you've spent that money, but it's also guaranteed to arrive,
Yeah.
and you get to test drive it and make a decision.
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah.
So
We'll take a chance on that possibly.
yeah,
We're gonna see what-
so Jeff is looking
Yeah.
for us as well, and you know by the time we really have to travel, we'll have something new. So I'm just a little fired up
Wait.
today. Don't worry about it.
Do you know who works at the CarMax in Atlanta?
No.
Mary Olson. Did not know that, Laura.
I'll contact Mary
All right.
because I like her a whole
Oh,
lot.
and there's Keelan. We were just talking about
Hey
that.
Jeff,
Hi, Keelan. And Mary Leon is
didn't mean
here.
to interrupt you. I forgot you were in Florida.
And
But thanks for saving your check for us.
hold on, and there's more. Now what now?
She's reading.
Oh, okay. So Johnny Mac and Kayla have a new Pilot, a car, a silver Pilot,
Oh,
and it needs to be. We need names. All right. They want their vehicle named,
Oh,
so we need to name vehicles. And I was gonna say something else. Oh, hello to the Queen. That's what I was gonna say. Hi. Jules is with us as well. Sometimes I assume that Jeff's like still at work or something, and then I forget to say hi to Jules, and then I feel bad.
but on the
I love
other
you,
hand,
Jules.
when Jeff and Jules show up together, I always hug Jules first. Imagine me hugging a girl first.
Todd Shoemate. Hi.
Hi, Todd.
How are you?
We still haven't learned your song, dude. Sorry.
No, we haven't. We're the worst. We're the worst.
Oh no, there's probably worse than us. Well, hopefully.
I hope so. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, this wine is good.
This wine is really good,
I like this wine.
and we needed wine,
Yeah.
and it helps that it's a nice wine.
We tried something else a couple nights ago, and it was like, first sip, you're like, And I mean, literally sip, not like the second glass. It was like, oh, this is much better. It's like, it took just a couple sips to kind of get used to it because it had a lot going on. It had a lot going on. This is really nice. Phoebus. I'm cheap. It can't be over like $17, $18 tops, probably less. Who doesn't know what I'm talking about? Who's never left home? Who's never struck out to find a dream and a life of their own? Their head in the clouds, a foundation of stone.
Well, I played that one all wrong in every possible way.
So when you down a little electrolyte drink right before a show, you might burp in the middle of a note, and it might just sort of go whoop, whoop, in the middle of a note.
How'd it go?
Whoop, whoop. It went off just for, and you're looking at me like, why'd you get that out? I'm like, because that was a burp. It happens.
Your honesty is admirable. I mean, nobody could maybe have known. But.
Yeah.
So I'm looking over at you and I see those earrings and I'm thinking, you can have more.
I know. I'm so excited.
No, this has been almost a year since we found them, and
Yeah, it has been a year.
and trying to figure out how to get those to sell.
Mm-hmm.
And she finally pulled all the right connections. It's exciting.
It is very exciting.
And literally, y'all, every time she wears these, someone says, "Where'd you get them? I like those. Where?"
Now they'll just be in my purse. Here you go.
Whoosh.
Hi, Patty McCoy. So did you hear that? It's official that the earrings have been ordered. I'm going to have 6 designs. Awesome. I don't have them in hand yet, but I will have them by Heather's
Heather's reception. Yep.
And somebody said hi to Heather, so I think she might have stopped in. Hi, Heather. Like 3 days.
Yeah.
I'm going to see you in 3 days.
Yeah.
See Peggy Sue in 2. God, I got a lot to do tomorrow. I'm not stressing. You're stressing.
Yeah. We had 4 hours to blow today doing nothing of any importance.
But we did stop at Buc-ee's and get a club sandwich.
We did stop at Buc-ee's.
There was that. It did take us right to a Buc-ee's.
We actually had to go one exit past where we were supposed to go to get to Buc-ee's. But hey, when we got off at Buc-ee's, we were really close to where we were going on back roads.
Yeah.
So had the vehicle been there, it would have been a perfect day.
This will be a 2-bottle night, just so you're aware. Yep.
Is that one going down easy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All you country fools and your one-horse towns can laugh at me. It's plain as rain, you've never been down to the southern seas. To see me now is like watching a fish swimming on dry land. I only wish you could see me down in the islands. Mister, that's my home. What a fool I was to leave the only happiness I've known. When you see me coming, you wink your eye, call me Captain Slim. When I don't do nothing but to walk on by, you say, baby, get a load of him. All I need is the sea and the sky, and I know where I stand. Instead of you hicks, straight out of the sticks, calling me half a man. Never understand, 'cause you see up here, I'm just a whiskey bum. Down there I'm a king. It sounds just like the angels up in heaven when they sing. Welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home. It's such a sight to see, and not some sad Salvation Army sister singing near my God to thee. Well, I know that your Yankee whiskey has taken away my mind, and I know that rum is the only drink suitable to mankind. And I know that the tree I'm under is shaped entirely wrong. I need to see a gentle palm tree. I can't wait too long, but I can feel it coming on strong. The first cold wind of winter is flapping in my clothes, and it's showing me the way with the direction that it blows. Welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home. It's such a sight to see, and not some sad old Salvation Army sister singing near my God to thee. Captain Jim's Drunken Dream.
Love that song.
Me too.
Lee Umberger has joined us. Lee, I haven't forgotten.
Lee, it was so good to see you the other night.
He stopped at a Buc-ee's on his way home from that, but I haven't forgotten you. You're on my list. I am so behind.
When I got on, I said, let me see your list. Oh, there's Lee.
Yeah. We're only home this week and a few days next week, and then we're on the road for 2 weeks. But I'm trying really hard to get some stuff done next week.
You got some tomato already.
I do have the oldest one that was ordered even before yours, Lee. It's finally done.
I told him.
Yeah, that one. I'm pretty sure she ordered that during 2020, during COVID.
Wow.
I do. I think she did. And it daunted. It was like it's a hard one. It daunted me, and then it turned out to be like so easy to do.
But you have your perspective on those things has changed since then.
Yeah.
You've done a lot of things that seemed impossible to me, and you were like, I can do that.
Yeah. Ask Carrie Smith and Terry Gigante, because they love to like go here, make this, and I'm like, sure. And I'm looking at it going, I have no idea if I can do that. Lee, I can definitely do yours, and I will get it done in the very near future. Oh, Crawley. Hi, Crawley.
Daddy.
Maria's seeing all these people that I can't see, so I'm glad you're saying hi to them so that I know they're here.
Somebody recently, Crawdaddy, was talking about you and I playing music and asked how you were doing. I said, he's doing great. I just don't see him very much.
Yeah.
So thanks for stopping in, sir.
Yay.
Because, you know, all around town, my name is Mud. But I can't help it because it's in my blood.
I like this one over here and that one over there.
Watching Clem do that on stage was
Yeah.
so funny. I like this one over here and that one over there. That's awesome.
Awesome.
And what a great day that was. To have Clem just show up at Rum Barrel and sit in with us. And we started that song, and neither one of us told him what song it was. He's just playing along for the intro, and then when I started singing, he got this big grin on his face. Started singing harmony. It was cool.
Perfect.
Yeah. What are you singing next, huh?
I don't know. You got an idea for me?
Well, it's too predictable, but absolutely. Okay, be in tune though. Do a hey.
Oh, okay. Robbie sent me one. Hey,
Hey.
Beethoven, Mozart, Chopin, Handel, Haydn, and Ravel. Sorry, Franz didn't make the list. You have to know all those classical people. I don't actually recognize a couple of those names, so.
And it's the list L-I-S-Z-T.
L-I-S-Z-T. Ooh, I'll show.
Franz list.
I got a very nice gift in the mail yesterday. I was very excited from Brother Neil. He sent me a Y journal. And the thing is, it's fancy. Look, it's got a thing in it. It's fancy. So that means I can't just write, my favorite wine is what's in the glass tonight. That means I actually have to name the wine and rate it. Oh, look, it has a suggested glass to put it in.
Huh. Anyone
this is-
handy?
This is going to be fun, right?
Yep.
Right? It's going to be
Oh,
fun.
also, since we're talking about Brother Neil, I don't know what's gotten into him lately, but
Right?
I got a present from Brother Neil the day before you did. Got this really cool Ken Onion Kershaw pocket knife. And my name's on it. And check it out, it's assisted opening. Very cool. Thank you, Neil, if you're watching this.
Right?
Neil and I have this pocket knife obsession, and I don't know how else to say it, but anyway, I'm in tune now.
I don't know what happens like this. I fire up like a rocket ship. Heat coming off, don't stand too close. Then it's gone before you know. I've got fire in my veins. It ain't anger and it ain't pain. Starting somewhere in my soul. It burns hot as I grow old. I can't fight the fire, I can't stand the heat. I get out of the kitchen, but this flame just follows me. And I burn, and I burn, and I burn, and I burn. Some days I think I'll turn to ash. Everyone says this too will pass. After the first time or two, I can avoid when the fire is here. Not that time. Your warmth soothes my pain. Cool me down when I burn again. You're the one that soothes my heart. I'll surely die if we never part. I can't fight the fire, I can't stand the heat. I get out of the kitchen, but this flame just follows me. And I burn, and I burn, and I burn, and I burn. And I can't fight the fire, I can't stand the heat. I get out of the kitchen, but this flame still follows me. And I burn, 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 and I burn. No, I did not burp in the middle of that one.
I was wondering what
That
that
was
was.
just a wrong note.
Just something going on around here. Something fishy going on around here.
There you go. Hello to Len and Terry. Glad you guys are here. They popped in just as I was talking about the challenge they have faced. They gave me with
Oh yeah.
Carrie's hockey mask, and then she gave me and Carrie's dog. So I've done 2 portraits, and one was Carrie Smith's dog, and one was Len and Terry's cat. And I would say I think they both turned out pretty good.
They did. I mean,
They turned
and
out.
seriously, when you started them, when you showed me the picture, I was like, how in the world are you going to do an animal?
Oh,
portrait?
honey, that's exactly what I was thinking too.
And
How am
yet-
I going to do this?
And yet,
I did.
you did.
I did. Hi.
Hi.
You know, I got joke books. You paused too long. Hey,
Hey.
why can't horses dance?
Why?
They have 2 left feet. I watched a documentary about beavers last night.
Well, so, what?
I'm reading the joke. I watched a documentary about beavers last night.
Sorry.
It was the best damn movie I've ever seen.
No. Ah.
Okay.
Remember last summer when we had the chance to find each other, started making romance. It didn't come up, and you found another without one hand of the clock. One good as the other, I can't find no true love riding in my car. Well, I went to the place where everybody hangs out to see what everybody was talking about. And over in the corner, all alone with me, was a boy from last summer singing songs to you. But he can't sing like I can sing. It's so hard. And I still think about you every time I'm riding in my car. When I'm home alone, to think of other things to do. When I'm rolling in forward motion, I think about only you. It's been a year and a day since I've talked to you. Don't know how I made it, boy, I sure have been blue. But every time I think about what might have been, I jump in my car, start riding again. I can't find no true love, baby, it's so hard. And I still think about you every time I'm riding in my car. Riding in my car. And I can't find no true love, baby, it's so hard. And I still think about you every time I'm riding in my car. Riding in my car. I still think about you when I'm riding in my car. Riding in my car. Riding in my car. And RBQ,
Love it.
riding in my car.
Love the new hat.
Yeah,
Very cool.
just got it today. And I also got, they found some unreleased tracks when NRBQ did an album with Skeeter Davis. The album is called She Sings, They Play. And Skeeter was a friend because one of my great friends, John Reese, played keyboards and was her band leader. And so John would always invite me, because John and I were in another band together, and he would always invite me to come back to the Grand Ole Opry stage, backstage area, when he was playing, and I would go all the time, because I was still pretty new in town, and it's just one of the coolest things you can do, is be backstage at the Grand Ole Opry. And so I got to meet Skeeter several times, and Skeeter at the time was married to Joey Spampanato. So I got to meet Joey, and that was the coolest thing. And that led to, I tried not to fanboy out on him and tell him how much I loved NRBQ, but he was aware. So anyway, I never had this album on vinyl, so I can't wait to try that one out. Hey,
If Coffee and Tea get married and
Yeah.
Tea leaves, does that give Coffee grounds for divorce? Robbie, you're on.
these are killer. I like them. Well,
Oh, wait. Laura sent me a couple too.
I was going to tell you the one I sent earlier, but I can't. I'm here today.
Right. Hey,
Hey,
when you look for something, why is it always in the last place you look? Because once you find it, you stop looking. I like that, Laura. And then, hey, what do a tick and the Eiffel Tower have in common?
a tick.
A tick.
Okay, what?
They're both parasites. Parasites. Thank you, Laura.
Wow.
Give me a minute to find the words, and then I can.
I gotta practice it too.
Okay. In that case, not tonight.
What would you like to see?
Let's do open arms. Living without you, living alone, this empty house feels so cold. Wanting to hold you, wanting you near, how much I wanted you at home. Now that you've come back, tonight is your day. I need you to stay. So now I come to you with open arms, nothing to hide. Believe what I say. So here I am with open arms, hoping you'll see what your love means to me. Open arms.
Nice.
We haven't done that in quite a
Well,
while.
in a minute or so.
Oh, hi, Paul and Paula. How are you
Yeah.
doing? You have been in our thoughts and our prayers.
Yes, you have been.
Kathy and Tony have joined us.
Good.
We'll actually get to see Kathy and Tony very soon.
Yes.
So very exciting.
Very, very exciting. Fun's going to be had.
Robbie, yes, that was Laura Tanzel's joke earlier. Oh, that's funny. They keep trying to type Paula and it's putting in Paulette. It's auto-correcting them to Paulette. So, all right. CMF,
C and F. C, we're calming down already.
right? I'm doing great. Yeah.
Every time I think about you, I get a little crazy, don't know what to do. Try to stay calm, try to stay cool. You know what I'm going through. You know what I'm going through. When I think about you. When you smile that smile, you talk that talk, winking me and turn around and walk that walk. I start to sweat, I start to shake. Only so much I can take. Only so much I can take. When I think about you. Never figured out how you made me wanna stay, made me wanna laugh, made me wanna play. But never understand that there's nothing I can say, nothing else that I can do, nothing else that I can do, except think about you.
Yeah, baby.
But I try to think about the girls that I knew. All that I could think about is think about you. I might as well face it, I know that it's true. Only one thing I can do. Only one thing I can do. That's think about you. Think about you, baby. About you. Got to think about you. Little boy. Also one I haven't done for a while.
Yeah.
Hi. You guys are very therapeutic for us. Thank you.
Yep.
We needed this.
We were not in the. I mean, honestly, we handled it really well. You were really mad for a bit. You calmed down.
By the time we got back there, I was pretty calm.
Yeah.
But man, I
But
wish
then I got nice, and he was like, "No, you're not going to be nice. We're leaving now."
I so totally did.
He didn't say that, but that was his thought. And he's like, "We should go.
Well, I told her later, like when you started smiling and talking to the guy, nice, I was like, no.
This is not going to do. This will
none of
not
that.
do."
None of that.
But hey,
It was pretty hilarious.
we had a nice ride.
I wish I had a recording of me just.
It was
staring
awesome,
into
though.
that guy.
It really was.
I know.
Because it was
What was the word? I said, I can't believe I broke out.
reprehensible.
Reprehensible. I said his behavior was reprehensible. I was like, I hope he didn't have to go look that up afterwards. I was so proud of myself.
Hey,
Hey,
two psychiatrists pass each other in the street. You are fine. How am I?
that's good.
For years, an elderly gentleman could barely hear. Finally, he went to a doctor and was fitted for a set of hearing aids that fully restored his hearing. A month later, he had a checkup, and the doctor said, "Your hearing is perfect. Your family must be really pleased that you can hear again." "Oh, I haven't told them yet," the man replied. "I just sit around and listen to the conversations. I've changed my will 3 times." I like that. All right.
I like that a lot.
I haven't told them yet. I like it. You say that you'll leave her. I know you won't. I want to believe you. The truth is I don't. You claim that you love me. You must still love her too. You can't have us both. I've waited too long, and I'm moving on. I felt so hard that I didn't know you weren't mine to have. You weren't mine to hold. I should have run away and never looked back. I can't change the past. This love, it won't last. And I'm moving on.
Looking
Back now, it's easy to see what mattered most only mattered to me. I could just walk away. I want you to know, wasting my time, I'm letting you go. To say I won't miss you would just be a lie. I gave you my heart. Yours never was mine. And I was a fool to think things would change. You made your bed don't deserve me. I set myself free, and I'm moving on.
Hooray.
Hooray.
How are y'all doing? Everybody good? Hopefully you didn't have a harrowing day like we did. And if you did, hopefully it's getting better like ours is.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about you having those earrings to sew.
I know.
I mean, I can't tell you how many times someone just, every time I wear them,
Yeah.
I like those earrings.
And seriously, there's just going to be a bag of them in my purse
Yeah.
at all times, just
Yeah.
prepared. You want to buy some? Cheers. That's it. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're behind.
What?
You're behind.
Well, you're behind.
No comment.
Exactly.
Oops, there, it's gone. Phoebus, it's good. So do I.
For the piggies. Walked by the rain, driven by the snow. Drunk and dirty, don't you know that I'm still willing? Out on the road, late last night, seen my pretty Alice in every headline. Alice, Dallas, Alice. And I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, Tehachapi, Tonopah, driven every kind of rig that's ever been made. Driven the back roads so we can get weighed. You give me weed, whites, and wine. Show me a sign, I'll be willing to be moving. I've been kicked by the wind, robbed by the sleet, had my head stove in, but I'm still on my feet. I'm still in a whole lot of trouble. Smuggle some smokes and folks from Mexico, baked by the sun every time I go to Mexico. Oh, but I'm still, and I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, Tehachapi to Tonopah. I've driven every kind of rig that's ever been made. Driven the back roads so we can get weighed. And if you give me weed, whites, and wine, you show me a sign, I'll be willing to be moving.
Nice.
Paula, I hope you're getting better fast.
Yeah.
We need you out and about.
Right? We need you drinking with us.
That's right.
What's up, Angelo? Hi to you and Esther.
Angela.
Yay.
Awesome.
Oh, Rocky's got one more for the night. Ready? Hey,
Hey,
Eugene Levy's family were having a party, but they weren't serving alcohol. It sucked because I drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levees were dry.
That is awesome.
Thank you, Robbie. That was fantastic.
Eugene Levy. You had to bring Eugene Levy out of the trunk.
Right?
I love that. That's good.
Hello to Kathy McGreen. Good to see you tonight.
All right.
Bob's sister. His sister.
Sister.
I got all my sisters and me.
I wonder if this glass is as good as the first glass.
Let's find out. Cheers, my family.
CMF, y'all.
Yep,
Just as good.
just as good.
Yep. So I played at Naughty K's on Thursday. And Melanie came out to say hello. As I was finishing up, she said, play one more. I said, set my PA back up and I'll play one more. So that didn't happen. But it was good to see her, and they were getting ready to do a weekend of shows. They were going to like Chicago and Indiana, and they were all over the place. But it was good to see her.
I'm a wimp compared to those girls, man.
She-
They get on the road and they go. I can't. No, can't do that. I'm a little princess. I'm like, babe, no more than 4 gigs in a week, please.
and not 8 hours apart on each day.
No. Although our West Coast tour, we're gonna have to do like
There's going to be a few
there's
days.
gonna be a couple of, we gotta drive
Getting it.
6 hours and then play.
Yep.
I mean, we drive 3 and 4 and play, it's no big deal, but you start getting a little more than that.
I do 3 hours and play every
all
week.
the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also play 3 hours and then drive home. 3 hours.
Now they want to hear Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry.
Who's going to sing it?
I don't know. I mean,
I will say,
In the
getting
where?
getting to sing that at the Surf Ballroom
yeah,
was pretty freaking cool.
right. It really was.
And especially when I learned after the first year that they have to get a special permission because they don't let most people do that song there. But because it was a tribute and everybody was singing along with us, that was part of the deal. But the second year I got to sing it. The first year we were just one of the choir. But I got to start the song last time. That was really fun.
Patty, we know you back us up on every single song, right?
Oh,
Blaine,
yeah.
same. We hear you guys.
Yeah.
We hear you. We auto-tune you to make sure that you are in the correct key, but other than that, we do hear you.
You're bad and I like it. You're bad and I like it.
Yeah, Robbie, special permission. They don't want everybody singing it every single night at the surf. So it's
It's kind of in their contract that
Yeah.
you can't do American Pie.
without
But-
permission.
But yeah, they asked the very first year and explained, that we were going to talk about the history and all that stuff. And so they both times that we were there, because we weren't at the very first one.
Correct.
But the second and third Island Fever Showcase, they got to do American Pie, and it was just chilling in the best possible way.
Yeah.
To do that and see those 3 guys up on the back wall staring at the stage. It's a magical place. I mean, it really is.
Patty says we need to talk them into holding the Island Fever Showcase again. Good luck with that, but we'll try.
A lot of
We love
people
it.
have really pushed for it, but it's a lot
Yeah,
of work.
well, pushing for it and not helping do
Right,
it is,
right,
yeah,
that's
that's
right.
yeah, because
It's interesting. Everybody always wants to have an idea, but putting it all together, that's a challenge.
and I always say their name wrong. The Patasics.
Yeah, Tasic.
The whole family
Right.
worked so hard to put that together. And I know they had other people in the area that helped, but it was kind of on their shoulders.
Yep.
So you get tired.
And at the moment when it's as it's over and everybody's patting everybody in the back, it feels great.
Yeah,
But the idea of starting up from zero again,
yeah,
it's hard. It's a lot.
it's a lot.
Speaking of starting it up again, we talked to the artist who made all the posters for Mobile Fest, and he is going to start coming up with ideas for Mobile Fest for
next June,
Next June in Knoxville.
third weekend. 21st,
Yeah.
2nd, something like that.
Exactly right.
Yep.
It's gonna be fun.
I probably should actually know the exact dates. That should be a thing.
But it's a year away still.
True that. True
When
that.
it's less than a year away, then you gotta get the dates exactly right.
Okay.
So you're getting.
We're like 2 weeks away from needing to have the
That's-
exact dates.
that's why I give
Got
you
it.
an out.
Okay, thank you, baby. I appreciate
I
that.
do what I can.
You're so kind. I'm a lucky girl.
Keep feeling that way.
Okay. Never mind. I had a comment.
Yeah.
Not appropriate.
I'm loving you a few tonight.
I know,
And you loved me a few earlier. I just had to restrain.
right? Yeah, the weekend of June 19th.
Correct.
Thank you, Blaine. Put it on your calendars. We expect every one of you to be there. Okay.
Well, we do, but.
Every one of you that can.
Well
Oh, come
played.
on.
Well played.
Yep. Oh, hi, Swim Skinny. He says, if I had a
Bye,
book.
Chris. It's our turn, but I'll do that next.
Don't it feel lonely? Don't it sound blue? Everyone might just as well be the wall that you're talking to. They don't understand any better. Get it all said and done. It don't matter if you whisper, scream at the top of your lungs. But I hear you, baby. I know what you're saying. I hear you, baby. That's what I'm here for. I hear you, baby. The world won't listen anymore. When you're tired and weary, fed up with every day, then you need to air your feelings to see how true they ring. Feel like a soul survivor, the end coming soon. No more fan of fighter, howling at the moon. And I hear you, baby, I know what you're thinking. I hear you, baby, when you're feeling ignored. I hear you, baby, when the world won't listen anymore. It ain't you, it's only you, alone against the rest. It's me and you, and me, I'm ready to put love to the test. I hear you, baby, tell me what you're missing. I hear you, baby, I'll leave it up to school. I hear you, baby, when the world won't listen anymore. I hear you, baby, I know what you're saying. I hear you, baby, when you're feeling ignored. I hear you, baby, when the world won't listen anymore. And I hear you, baby, hear you, baby. I hear you, baby, when the world won't listen anymore.
Right.
Woo. Yay, people are saying they've already got it on their calendar.
Okay.
Yes. Here, blah, 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 blah.
English.
Hi, Sherry. Sherry Keys has joined us.
Hi, Sherry. I haven't seen you in a long time. I miss you.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Hope you guys are doing well.
Wait. Larry, is that 7 more days and you're on vacation or 7 more days and you're retiring? Because you're like, I am done. Is that done? Because we might need to celebrate. We might need to toast that. Larry.
Larry.
Larry. We're going to find out if it's just vacation or if it's like permanent vacation.
Oh. I also noticed-
Retirement.
What?
Woo! She's retiring.
Congratulations.
Cheers, my friend.
So I got a question, Larry. You guys have been selling some of your motorcycle accessories. Are you getting a different bike? What's going on? I mean, I've been noticing a lot of accessories being sold for Harley Davidson that are being sold.
Yeah.
And I was like, wonder what they're doing.
Right?
Yeah. Inquiring minds.
Alright, are you ready? Everybody. Practice.
If I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. If I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. We could all together go out on the ocean. Set me up on my pony on my boat. If I were Roy Rogers, I'd sure enough be single. I couldn't bring myself to marry an old Dale. It'd just be me and Trigger. We'd ride off to the movies. We'd buy a boat, and on the sea we'd sail. If I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. If I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. We could all together go out on the ocean. Set me up on my pony on my boat. The mystery masked man was smart. Got himself a Tonto. His Tonto did the dirty work for free. But his Tonto, he was smarter. One day said, Kimosabe, kiss my ass, I bought a boat. I'm going out to sea. If I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. If I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. We could all together go out on the ocean. Set me up on my pony on my boat. If I were like lightning, I wouldn't need no sneakers. I could come and go whenever I would please. I'd scare 'em by the shade tree, scare 'em by the light pole, but I would not scare my pony or my boat on the sea. If I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. If I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. We could all together go out on the ocean. Set me up on my pony on my boat. Set me up on my pony on my boat. That's very sly of you.
Chris said, I miss you, Paul. Thank you for playing it.
I miss you, man. It's good to see you here. We need to see you in person sometime soon. Passing through Nashville anytime soon. Heck, we're not here, so who knows?
Right. Maybe, are we just going to cross paths anytime
Yeah,
soon?
maybe.
Doesn't matter where. Biz is with us.
Hi, Biz.
Hi, Biz.
See you, Biz.
Yeah, Permanent Vacation, they say, is a song by Brent Burns.
Yep.
Nice. Love it.
Buttons to push down here.
Good night, Paul. He says the oxy's kicking in for Paul.
Oh.
So glad you guys
He'll-
could drop in
he'll
tonight.
well, he'll-
Paula,
she
all
is.
positive mojo.
Yeah.
The whole family. We're
Family
all
too.
sending it to you. We love you guys. So good night. And Bill Steyer has joined us. Bill, we went to a Buc-ee's today.
Yep.
And is that not, we go to a Buc-ee's, we think of Bill. We drink rum, we think of Bill. We fall down and sleep on a dog bed, we think of April.
We fall down in the parking lot at a hog's breath. We think of it. Oh, sorry, April.
Right? So
Sorry.
mean.
Sorry, we're so mean.
love it.
Every time I watch a laugh-in rerun, that little guy hits the pirate and falls over. I was like,
Sandy's going to bed, so good night, Sandy. We love
Sandy.
you. And Bill
thanks
is
for
in
joining us.
Pennsylvania tonight.
Yeah, he got to watch, like somebody was like doing a show on his night off and he got to go to a concert and just attend and not have to work.
Oh,
Um,
that's like, so we had a festival canceled, and we're taking 2 weeks. It's going to be like a vacation. We're not playing until
Well,
the very
a
end.
weekend. Oh, in 2 weeks, you said.
In 2 weeks,
Oh,
no, but I mean, we're taking an entire week to go see family and friends and a little vacay, and then we're playing at the very end. We have almost,
Yeah, that's true.
we
That's
have
true.
almost 2 weeks off.
That's true.
We don't do that very often.
And we had a weekend off in August, but a friend of ours reached out and said, "Hey, you need to play at Springwater." We said, "Okay."
We're so excited.
And I love Springwater. When
It
I
is
first,
a dive.
it's
Sorry.
yeah. So if you read the description in the event that I created, someone called it the diviest dive bar you'll ever find, and that's very appropriate for this place. Not unlike Dee's, it has the tinsel background now. Springwater had it way first, but it's got that kind of tinsely background. And you saw the Black
Black
Keys submarine. What was that video called?
No, I don't know. I was actually working
I know.
security. They did a pop up. It was funny because the local alternative radio station was like,
There's something going
"There's
on.
going to be something happening," and I don't even know if they said where,
No, they did not.
and they didn't say who. But somebody drove by Springwater and saw all the cases outside that said Black Keys, and so before, like 2 hours before it was ever even announced on the radio, the line was around the corner, and it can only fit like 100 people.
Tops.
80 maybe. It was a low number of people, and people stood in line for hours.
When I created the event, I looked up the name of the video and it was, I can't think of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I had spent most of my time
Keeping people from.
keeping
So
people
when I
away.
first moved here, one of the things that I did to play out was I would play in other people's showcase bands, play guitar and sing harmony and stuff. And I did several shows at Springwater back in those days. And then we've done a couple shows there together, and it's just a cool old, I think it's the oldest bar, it's definitely the oldest bar in Nashville. It might be one of the oldest bars in Tennessee.
Marshall
Marshall.
Chapman did several Mondays there,
During
like
COVID.
during COVID.
Yeah.
She was releasing an album, and to kind of prepare for that.
We went to some of those.
Yeah, we went to 2 or 3 of those. So
And then we took some folks there to see someone else, and then our buddy Jimbo was playing there. We go there every so often. It's over by Vanderbilt. It's funky.
Very excited to be
If
playing.
you guys are, if you're driving down West End and you see the replica of the Parthenon on your right, it's right there. It's like the very next thing that you would come to. Anyway, if you're in town on August 1st, come see us.
So I want to address the fact that we got cut off early last week, and we finally figured out that we had an extension cord with 3 plugins, and one of the plugins does not work anymore. So the phone was plugged into that outlet,
Right.
and it quit working, and we couldn't get it working, get the phone back
Well,
on.
the phone died so much that I couldn't get it to charge up enough to
come back on. So we apologize for that. If we end early tonight,
We were.
we won't end early tonight, but
We
I
were-
might just sit here and smile for the last
I was gonna
15
say
minutes.
we were pretty darn giddy last week because
We had
everybody.
Bruce, and we had Noelani,
Yeah.
and Kylie
Kylie.
all here. It was
And
awesome.
So Kylie's already in California getting ready for the Janet Jackson tour.
Yep.
And I saw that Janet posted her dates today for
Awesome.
the whole tour.
Great.
Who was going? Somebody in the family said I might have to go to Charlotte to see the show. I forget who it was.
I don't know.
maybe Tara.
Ah,
Might have been Tara said she saw the dates and she said, I might have to be going to Charlotte.
I need to send
Tara, if you go to see any of y'all, if you go to see the Janet Jackson tour, find Kylie and just say hello. She works merch, but she doesn't work the booths. She's sort of the supervisor, so she sets it all up.
She walks around to all the
But she'll be there, so you'll see her if you, hopefully.
Yeah, and just ask for her at one of the booths, see if they can find her.
Right.
Oh, that could be, she'll kill us. That could be a thing now. Everybody find Kylie.
Okay. Like, where's Waldo?
Where's Kylie?
Where's Kylie?
Yeah. Where's Coco Polly?
Where is Coco Polly?
Dylan. Where's Coco Polly?
So she didn't know that we were serious, and so she left Coco Polly at Blue Tick.
Right.
And then Mom and Dad took him home, and then she brought him to Naughty K's.
Ah, okay, Thursday.
But didn't leave him.
Well, of course not. We told her she could keep him for a limited amount of time, limited amount of time.
Well, especially since we're not going to be around very much.
Right. It's a really good time for her to be hanging out with
So Coco Polly's taking a vacation, and he's hanging out with Dylan.
Where's he going, Dylan? Is he going anywhere? Are
You
you
should
taking him out on any dates?
Take some pictures of him out in public.
Yeah, we need that. Patty, you're right. A perfect thing would be for Kylie to work a show that tours through Blossom.
Oh, that would be nice.
It would be. Hi.
Hi.
I'm not tipsy. You're tipsy.
I'm not you tipsy. You are.
Uh-huh.
Are you okay to sing one?
I'm doing all right. You got to practice tipsy in order to sing tipsy. Interesting song choice.
Yes, it is.
I may be getting a little drunk tonight. A few martinis and a little red wine. To his chagrin, I'll wake up feeling great. He thinks I'll never learn if there's up the next day. Well, it's happened before. Just 1 or 2 becomes 3 and more. Next thing you know, I'm on the bathroom floor. Paul's gotta pee, but I'm blocking the door. He'd like to end this drinking tour. He thinks I deserve a hangover. Praying to the porcelain bowl, making promises to sell my soul. A headache at the very least, but I'll be doing it again next week. And if I always wake up feeling fine, I start alone with a bottle of wine. And now I'm dancing on the bar again. Everyone here is my new best friend. My skirt is short, whoops, I just flashed those men. Who knows where this night will end? Oh Lord, we're swerving side to side. Pretend didn't cut me off in time. And now it's up to Paul and Peggy Sue to get me home before I'm black and blue. He'd like to end this drinking tour. He thinks I deserve a hangover. Praying to the porcelain bowl, making promises to sell my soul. A headache at the very least, or I'll be doing it again next week. And if I always wake up feeling fine, I'll start along with a bottle of wine. Wine, rum, and chocolate martinis. It's all fun and games when I start drinking. Then the F-bomb starts flying around. You better get me home before I'm on the ground. He'd like to end this drinking tour. He thinks I deserve a hangover. Praying to the porcelain bowl, making promises to sell my soul. A headache at the very least, or I'll be doing it again next week. And if I always wake up feeling fine, I'll shout along with a bottle of wine. A beans for a chocolate martini.
Oh, Lord.
I don't want to see the video of me trying to be
Lift
ready
your
to
lips.
whistle.
Pucker it up.
But it worked. It worked.
It worked. I mean, that's right. It's all about the
But
outcome.
I don't. You go back and watch the video and tell me about it. Oh my gosh. Hi, Jill. Hi, Clee. If Clee's with Jill.
Hi, Jill. She's
Hi,
good.
Jill. If you're with Clee. Hey, no, I'm good.
Wow.
Oh.
Want to take you on a magic cruise, tickle your heart and feel your groove. Want to give you the right of way, be together every night and day. Come on now, give me your magic touch, take me away on your velvet crush. Let me see how your body moves, rhythm of the steel drum. Today's a different day. Gonna take you away, away, away. No matter what anybody has to say. Gonna take you away, away, away. Come on now, baby, let me take the gray. Turn it around and let me make your day. It's like a life's magic carpet ride. Favorite fantasy I can provide. I like to feel you moving under me, in an erotic kind of harmony, the sort of passion you can't contain. Let me immerse you in the lover's rain. Today's a different day. Gonna take you away, away, away. No matter what anybody has to say. Away, away, away. I wanna take you on a magic cruise, hold you forever in an enchanted mood. Let's leave reality and sail away, be together every night and day. Come on and let's explore a secret touch, find a way into a lover's rush. You know I love to feel your body move to the rhythm of the steel drum groove. Today's a different day. Gonna take you away, away, away. No matter what anybody has to say. Gonna take you away, away, away.
And Clee is indeed here, so
Yay!
woo-hoo.
Were you playing along, Clee? That was a half step up. If you were playing along, I guess you figured that out. So that song was written in A flat minor, which is insane. But, you know, we've adjusted to a regular A minor key.
Cheers to music in flat minor.
Have some more wine, honey.
I think I will.
You already announced this is probably a 2-bottle night.
Yeah, I don't normally run out before the end of the show.
How are we?
Oh, we got 30 minutes. I'm
Oh!
so gonna run out. So gonna run out. Hey!
Hey.
Oh. What's a dog's favorite city?
I don't know.
New Yorkie.
Oh, gosh.
What breed of dog loves to take baths? A shampoodle. I kind of like that, actually. Okay, that's enough for the moment. Ooh.
I wish I could tell my pizza joke.
I think you can.
No.
You don't think you can?
I mean, I could tell it, but I probably shouldn't.
Okay.
Being able to, you know, whether I should or not.
Grace, I got to tell you that like a couple weeks ago, Kylie came over and we had wine and we were drinking out of the glasses that you gave me.
Yeah.
So, and they are, I need to send you a picture because they're in this very prominent, you know, glass fronted cabinet and they sit right at the front so that I can see the girls all the time.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I love them. So thank you.
Yes, thank you. That was just the greatest gift.
Larry says it's 9:30. Go for it. The joke. It's 9:30 there. It's 8:30 here.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
still, it's yeah.
I like that you encourage me to evilness.
What the heck's going on here? My hair's falling. Not falling out, but just out of the.
Wait, we can't have both of us have their hair falling out. That's not allowed.
No, but I see it like.
What I have is not contagious, I hope.
Okay.
Is that better?
I don't know. I'll tell you in about 45 seconds when it all catches up and
Oh.
I can see if the hair's back. Okay, yeah, it's a little better. Maybe not 45 seconds, more like 10. About a 10-second delay. Your
Yep.
chair is very noisy. I really need to make a note to glue
Yeah, my
your
chair's
chair
squeaking.
again.
Shh, listen.
Oh, I have no doubt. Like there was one song you were playing and you were jamming to it and it was
Dude, I
squeaking.
can't
I
help
know.
it. I
I
don't
know you
sit
can't.
still.
I know you can't. Nobody's asking you to help it. But everybody's going, Christy, glue the damn chair. Darn chair. God had a name. What would it
haven't done that one for a while.
We have not.
I thought, no, let's bring that one out.
Good idea. Hi.
This is, well, combined with the fact that we didn't have a whole lot of, well, no dinner to speak of.
Right.
This wine's kicking in pretty good.
We shared an apple.
We did share an apple.
We
This
shared an
this
apple.
wine is
We had club sandwich at Bucky's at before 1.
before one.
And then we shared an apple.
And now we're sharing a bottle of wine and getting slightly tipsy. Cheers.
Cheers, my family.
And happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Yeah. After a rough start, it's a happy Tuesday.
Yeah. We're gonna see a bunch of you guys in 3-4 weeks. End of June. End of June.
And we're going to see some folks before that.
Yeah. We're gonna see a lot of people at the end of June.
Yeah, we can't really say too much because I want the people that can't be there to feel bad.
Oh,
You know,
sorry. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. Oh, good night, Chip. It was good to see you. What was that? 2 weekends ago?
yeah.
Week and a half ago. It's good to see you and Crumble. It was
Oh,
fun.
yeah, and Crumble, congratulations on being cleared to dance, and thanks for dancing at that show. And she had a show and a rehearsal. Like she did like 5 hours of dancing
Nice.
in the last couple, maybe last weekend or something. I was
Awesome.
like, boy, she's back in shape.
Right?
I like that. I know she had a brace on though. That's good.
Oh, what do you got? Kathy said to follow. I have soap in my socks right now, just so you know.
Little roadside restaurant, artfully complained. Ruby tells the waitress this chicken died in vain. Most every day goes by according to design. I live this dream, and still it seems got you on my mind. From the bottom of my heart, off the coast of Carolina, after 1 or 2 false starts, believe we found our stride. The walls that won't come down, we can decorate or climb or find some way to get around. And I'm still on your side. From the bottom of my heart. I can't see the future, but I know it's coming fast. It's not that hard to wind up knee-deep in the past. It's come a lot of Mondays since that phone booth that first night. Years and miles and tears and smiles, I gotta get it right. From the bottom of my heart, off the coast of Carolina, after 1 or 2 false starts, believe we found our stride. The walls that won't come down, we can decorate or climb or find some way to get around. And I'm still on your side. From the bottom of my heart. I'm up by the time I used to go to bed. Living large was once the deal, now I watch the stars instead. They're timeless and predictable, unlike most things that I do. I tell the wind and my old friend, I'm coming home to you. From the bottom of my heart, off the coast of Carolina, after 1 or 2 false starts. decorate or climb or find some way to get around. And I'm still on your side. From the bottom of my heart, off the coast of Carolina, after one or two false starts, well, we found our stride. The walls that won't come down, we can decorate or climb or find some way to get around. And I'm still on your side. From the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my heart. That one's just fun to play.
T said thank you for that one.
You're very welcome.
It's one of her favorites.
We are going to actually get to spend a little time on the coast of Carolina in a couple of weeks,
Are.
and we are really looking forward to it. Coast, Carolina, my friends. Emily. Exactly.
Hi.
Today is a perfect example of stressful day. You know, we've got 6 minutes till showtime, honey. Okay, I'm tuning in, got the lights plugged in, because we were downstairs.
What time is it? 7:01. Okay.
And then within minutes, we're like, this is awesome.
Yep. And it's not just the line.
No,
I mean, seriously, it's not.
no, it's not. It's really not.
This is very therapeutic.
We've said this a lot lately, that, you know, this is the greatest thing.
Yeah.
And the fact that we turned down a regular gig in Nashville because they wanted us on Tuesdays, I'm like, no, we've got it.
Here.
We've got a Tuesday gig.
Yep.
We're doing well. We're just
And
sitting.
you guys keep showing up.
Right. Well, we're just sitting upstairs drinking wine and playing songs and telling jokes.
Yep.
Having fun with a bunch of our extended family. It's perfect.
So off subject. But I just want to do a little shout out to Lindley because I know she is.
Oh, you talked to her recently.
I talked to her a couple days ago, and man, she's strong. She's a fighter. She's doing really well. She started a new regiment, and
She had a gig this last weekend.
she
didn't
did. She had a gig the day I spoke to her, which was 2 days ago, maybe. Saturday or Sunday?
I don't remember. Was it?
Whatever day I spoke to her, she was actually going to go play a gig. So that was awesome.
Yep.
Had to be Saturday, and then she starts another round of treatments yesterday. Started another round yesterday. So send out some love,
Yeah, please.
positive things to
All
her.
the good mojo.
Yeah.
evidently.
Yeah.
And I saw that Dennis has made another list, but that doesn't mean anything. So
Yeah.
don't stop sharing that post that Sue has put out there, and keep sending the good vibes that way, because
Yeah.
the only way he's going to really, really get better is to get some sort of kidney assistance.
Yeah.
Whether it's a transplant or a living transplant, any of those things would help.
Yeah.
But we're really pulling for those guys. And again, keeping a great attitude about things is so important. And all of our family members have understood that and feel that themselves, and also send it to others.
Yeah.
And that's a wonderful thing.
The amount of love that we feel
I know.
from this group of people
That's true.
is abundant.
Abundant.
It's abundant.
It is.
So yeah. Oh, I love this. Tracy Mack said her parents invited her to dinner tonight. She said yes, as long as I can be home by 8 for the show.
Perfect.
I love that. I love that. And Maria's actually been here and talking now and again, which means she's not editing her magazine, so that's good.
Good.
And I just got to tell you, we went to dinner with our friends Bobby and Tiva is a great artist. And she's one of these people that she does something and she gets like great at it, and she's like, okay, I'm bored. Now what can I try over here?
Who's that remind you of?
Your Uncle Terry.
My Uncle Terry.
But why was I saying that? Now I lost
Great
my train of
artist.
thought.
Because she showed you some stuff in the back that I didn't go, because Bobby and I were talking.
Uh-huh.
So Bobby was the guy that got me. I was already a certified diver, but Bobby was helping me to attain dive master certification. And so when the girls were off exploring the craft room in the back, Bobby and I were telling dive stories. He and I would go to Bimini and take a bunch of our dive students to Bimini to do open water dives. And the stories, there was a, so Mr. Buffett used to go to Bimini a lot. He and Ozzie Brown were good friends, and Ozzie owned a bar on Bimini called the Complete Angler. It was a bar and hotel, and there was only a few rooms upstairs, but Hemingway had stayed there a long time ago, and Jimmy would fly his plane over. He brought the Euphoria. He sailed over a few times on the Euphoria, and we would see his seaplane there quite a bit. And somewhere I said, Bobby, you got that picture? There's a picture of Bobby giving, they had caught lobster, it was lobster season, and they'd caught and grilled a bunch of lobsters. And there's a picture of Bobby like putting a lobster tail into Jimmy Buffett's mouth. I said, have you ever found that picture? And he's like, I haven't seen it. So he's going to go on a search. And I'm not going to post that picture. There's a few pictures that just stay among the family. But
Right.
if when he finds it, and I'm going to scan it for him. So when he does find it, I will share it one-on-one with each of you. But there were so many good times, you know, like, remember I'd flown over one time because we would sail over with the dive class to do their open waters. But sometimes I wanted to just go diving on a weekend. I would fly from Nashville to Lauderdale and then get Chalk's seaplane over to Bimini and dive for a few days and then go back. And so Chalk's landed between North and South Bimini, and as we got off up onto the land, I saw Jimmy's plane there, and I'm like, I know where he is. So we went down to the Complete Angler, and sure enough, he and Ozzie were having lunch, and it was just such a cool, laid-back place, especially back then, because one ends of the island has been turned into vacation townhomes. I'm not sure if they ever managed to do this. They wanted to build a golf course, which would have meant dumping tons of coral to bring the land up to above sea level to build a golf course. And I don't know if they ever did that or not. But this was before any of that. This was before there was even, like, they didn't have cell service when I first started going to Bimini. And so all those things changed a lot drastically, but there was a lot of cool Jimmy Buffett stories, and Bobby and I just kind of took a trip down memory lane last night. It was really, really fun.
Yeah. I still have no idea what I was going to say about Tiva, but
I
we
gave you
love
time
them.
to think
I know
about it.
you did. We had a great night. We had a great dinner. We had well, he didn't. The other three of us had jalapeno margaritas that were
I had regular margaritas.
stellar.
And that
Yeah, I have
place
no
was,
idea.
the food was great there.
It was. I have no idea what I was
So
going to say.
Tiva made these.
Yep.
And a lot of you, there were 25 that got sold. 20.
I think we ended up with 30 total.
But she made all of these for she made me one for my birthday. And then I asked her if she could make me more. Yeah, I think you're right. I think she made me 25, and then she made me 5 more.
Yeah, I think so.
And great friends, and Bobby and I have had a lot of crazy adventures. You've probably heard the story about the great red shark. Well, that was Bobby.
That was Bobby.
And we talked about tying a hot dog to Barney's dive tank. And like, he's swimming underwater and he doesn't understand why all these fish are swarming around him. And he's got a hot dog floating behind his dive tank.
But he was the dude who would spray Cheese Whiz around someone else.
Yeah, he
so that all
was
the
notorious
fish-
for putting Cheese Whiz in his vest. And then especially when we had students, you know, because the students, once they got comfortable, he would get his Cheese Whiz out and go, and all these little bitty fish, because the Cheese Whiz would like become little bitty pellets
Right.
when it came out of the can underwater. And all these fish would just swarm. And these students, for a moment, they'd be terrified. And then all of a sudden, they were fascinated because all these little fish would be right there.
We haven't been diving in so long.
We could change that.
I think we should. So earlier you said extended family, and Blaine said as soon as you say extended family, he thinks immediate family.
That's even better.
That's, yep.
There's
I'm not gonna get all teary, but
Right.
yeah.
there's a group of guys that took the place of, well, they were the next people in line when the wrecking crew in California, who made all those cool Beach Boys and all those hits in the 60s. The next group of people to come along, it was Lee Sklar, Craig Durgee, and Russ Kunkel, and Danny Cooch. So those guys, they needed a name, and so somebody dubbed them the Immediate Family. And they've got an album that just came out.
Really?
So they called their band the Immediate Family.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it was really cool. And those guys, they were on all of the Rossette albums and all that stuff. They were the
Right.
next generation that took over after the Wrecking Crew started retiring, and because they'd been doing it for 20 years at that point.
Yeah.
And they were the next sound of California. That was why it was so cool when Russ Kunkel came to Key West a couple of years and played. Remember, we got to go
Oh, yeah.
to Louis with all those guys that night and hang out.
Yeah.
I was in awe of him, and he was just, and this always happens, y'all. He was just a nice guy to hang
Just a
out
guy.
with. Just talking, telling stories. Of course, his stories were better than all of ours. but he was just a guy, and you can't help but be awed by somebody that's played on everybody's record. I remember, excuse me, I was playing a bar gig on West End one afternoon on a Friday or Saturday, and I was setting up the sound system, and we were in kind of the window of this old house that had been turned into a bar, and I'm looking out the window, and here comes Lee Sklar walking down the street, and it's like November and blustery and windy, and he's got on a cutoff like a dress shirt with no sleeves, and he's got his bass and case, and he's walking. I'm like, freaking Lee Sklar. I went out there just to talk to him, because I mean, how often are you going to have a chance to see a guy like that? And it was just, and again, he was just a guy. He loved that someone stopped him and wanted to talk, and I probably spent 10 minutes just talking to him on the street. I was like, I got to go in and set up. He said, "Are you playing that?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "I got a gig, or I'd come by." I was like, "Of course you would."
Love it.
Yep.
It is 6 till 9, so
Our favorite numbers.
we can wrap it. Wow. We can
You
wrap it
lobbed
up.
me one, honey.
I did.
I
I
can't-
did.
I can't help myself.
I don't want you to help yourself ever. Well,
Wow.
definitely time to end the show. Definitely time.
Hold on, I got to tell a joke.
Dave Gibson has joined us.
Dave!
Hi.
Dude, I am so happy for you. I can't tell you. Have you gotten a refrigerator yet? That's all I want to know. Inquiring minds.
Hey,
Hey,
what starts with a T, ends with a T, and is full of tea?
what?
A teapot. I like that.
Oh, that's fun.
Being a parent means knowing how to unwrap a candy bar without making any noise. I'm not a parent. I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but that's
When Bruce was here last week, we were telling stories, and one of the things he said was, remember when we were kids, and Neil was the youngest, and he'd have to go to bed, and he'd go to bed, and we'd like make popcorn or something, and the next morning he would come downstairs and go through the kitchen trash to see what we'd had the night before after he went to bed.
be mad.
It was the same kind of
Be
thing.
mad.
And he'd be furious. You guys had popcorn last night. You had pizza last night.
Way back when he met me, I could turn ahead. And I wake up every morning looking like a walking dead. I know that he still loves me. I wear his wedding ring. I may not look like much to you, but I'm his everything.
But it wasn't all that long ago. I had big curly hair. Then I shaved it off. Now my head is bare. When I try to grow it back, it always comes out gray. You might miss my big old mane. She loves me anyway.
Know that we ain't perfect, we never count the flaws. One without the other just won't work at all. He's the wine in my tumbler,
She's the whiskey in my cup. If you
wanna know what love looks like, just take a look at us. I have a few more pounds, some wrinkles and some gray. I have a lot of dimples where they really shouldn't be. I still have a cover, so set the bed on fire. Don't you know I'm still the one that feels it design.
Well, I do all the cooking, leave the mess to her. There's dishes in the sink, there's popcorn on the floor. She launders, cleans, and vacuums, sometimes even mows. I can see she loves me more than you'll ever know. We know that we ain't perfect, we never count the flaws. One without the other just won't work at all.
He's the wine in my tumbler,
She's the whiskey in my cup. If you
wanna know what love looks like, just take a look at us. I wake up every morning, slip quietly from bed. By the time the rolls round, I'm needing to be fed. He comes downstairs till I'm asleep and makes some food for me. I can't even scramble eggs, I'm lucky he loves me. Oh,
I'll take it. Oftentimes she tells me right where something is, but when I go to look, you know I can't find. She comes right behind me, finds it in a blink. I better get my glasses checked. I'm driving her to drink.
he's straight man to my crazy.
She's the calm to my storm.
Shared a lot of years, created our own norm. We'll never be the people we were when we first met. But the longer we're together, the better off we get. We know that we ain't perfect, we never count the flaws. One without the other just won't work at all. He's the wine in my tumbler,
She's the whiskey in my cup.
if you wanna know what love looks like, just take a look at us. If you wanna know what love looks like, just take a look at us. Yeah.
No, I knew the word, but Laura sent me this little joke. It was a video
Uh-huh.
of this guy that, and the video shows him opening up the drawer, looking through all the stuff, can't find it, closes the drawer, goes in and says, "Honey, I can't find the green tape. Would you please come help me?" And she's like, "Yes." So she goes in the kitchen, opens the same drawer. There's nothing in the drawer but green tape. I said, "Laura, that's not funny." It was funny.
Oh, it is. It is.
But it shows him opening the drawer, and there's all this stuff, and he moves everything around. There's nothing in there. He closes the drawer, says, "Honey, would you come help me?" She's like, and goes and opens the drawer, and there's nothing in there but green tape.
And Bill, forgive me, but we were at Bill and April's.
Yes.
And he's looking in the fridge, and he can't find the heavy cream. And I walk over, and I had not been in this fridge. We had just gotten there.
Yeah.
And I walk over, and I lean over, and I go, "It's right there." It's just like, right there.
It happens.
It does. It does.
But don't ever buy
Guys.
green tape, because I'm not going to look for it.
I already have green tape.
Green tape?
But I'll make you look for the blue tape. Because
Well,
I've
there's
got a lot of blue
plenty
tape.
of that around
You'll
here.
find that.
Yeah.
You'll make.
Maybe. I said maybe. Don't encourage them. Don't encourage her.
We love you guys so much. Thank you all for being here tonight. And Laura, I saved your joke for last. Hold on. I gotta move the fan. All right.
So we are off on an adventure this weekend. We're going to see some of our friends. We're not playing music. We're just out adventuring this weekend. Next weekend, don't do that. I'm getting distracted. Sorry. Playing somewhere, and then I'm playing somewhere, and then I'm playing somewhere. Never mind.
Oh, is it my turn?
I'm done. I've done my
Hey,
part. Hey.
I can tolerate algebra, maybe even a little calculus, but geometry is where I draw the line. Big hugs, much love. We'll see you guys next
Thanks,
week.
guys. See ya.
Good night.
Good night.